Hi guys, it's Amber. Welcome, or hopefully welcome back. Today is Sunday, May something. What day is it? It's May 26th. Yeah. Sorry ahead of time if you hear white noise in the background. It is our monitor. Our baby is in bed.
Our little lad. Yeah.
So today I am 5 DPO. And I'm feeling pretty hopeful so far, but there's still a ways to go. I'm trying to make it to 10 DPO before testing. I'm not sure if I will make it that far, but that is my goal. So to pass the time, we are going to do a little Q&A.
Q&A.
Q and slay. So let me pull up the questions and we will get started. So I think we'll start off with an easy one is, what is our ages?
I'm old.
I'm older than him. So I am 32.
I'm 30.
I will be 33 in November and he'll be 31 in December. Next is our love story.
Oh gosh.
How we met. It was 9 years ago. In a faraway land.
Right.
Where my best friend got me a job at Lowe's Home Improvement. I worked in customer service, and there was a guy who worked in seasonal, and it was my first day. I'm stressed out. I have a lot of overwhelming information coming in, and they just throw me right into it. And so I paged the seasonal department, and Martimus here, I call him Martimus, calls, and I tell him that a customer is here to pick up an order, and he is so rude to me. Like, he's real rude to me. And he's like, fine, and hangs up the phone. This is a long story. I'm telling the long version. So I'm pissed. It's my first day and you're mean to me. So he came up to the desk and I was mean right back. That's just how I am. I go on the defense. If you're mean to me, I'm very quick to be mean back. And I'm working on that. It's been 9 years, I'm still not good at it.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
So he came up. I don't know if he thought I was pretty or what, but his attitude changed and I was a B to him. A straight B, full of sass. And that must have made him like me because he kept finding reasons to come to customer service after that. So he keeps coming up to customer service. I continue being sassy to him because I'm not over it. And then finally, what did I say?
Real mean.
I wasn't real mean.
You were very sassy.
Well, you were mean to me first,
oh,
so.
Okay. But I give good hugs.
I found that out later. I think one of the times I said, yeah, are you gonna apologize? And you said, for what? And I said, it's my first day, and you're the first person I interacted with, and you were unnecessarily rude to me. Long story short, he apologized, explained he's having a rough day and that everybody keeps calling him, and I said, that's great. Don't be rude to me. I forgave him after that because he's cute. Hello. So a little ways down the line, I had been there for 3 months. We had been talking. And one of my coworkers was having a little kickback party. And he's like, you invite Marty. And I'm like, no, just do it for me. Because this was 9 years ago. I was still young and had to have my friends ask guys. And he's all like, no, just do it. I know he likes you. So I wait until the store closes. I go and find Marty. And I say, hey, so-and-so is having a kickback. Do you want to be my beer pong partner? And that is how I asked you to hang out with me for the first time, because even though he might come off as like not shy, at the end of the day, you're pretty shy.
Yeah,
Marty.
kind of.
Marty. 9 years ago, you were shy.
Yeah, I would say I was shy.
Anyways, I asked him if he wanted to go and be my beer pong partner. So we lost.
Well, and plus I brought like a bottle of Red Label and I like almost killed the whole thing. It was no good.
We were completely different people back then. Like beer pong, kickbacks, drinking Crown Royal out of the bottle. So I was bummed we lost. You hugged me. And then
I gave you a really crappy first hug.
Yeah, you did. And then you're like, I give good hugs. And I'm like, that was crap. That was a crap hug. But then you made it up. Then you gave me a really good hug.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started to get that squishy feeling. So then we added each other on Facebook. Then that turned into exchanging phone numbers. And then I got a Disneyland pass. This is my favorite part, besides asking you to be my beer pong partner, is I got a Disneyland pass with my best friend. And we were still like talking and we knew that we liked each other, but like nothing was like moving forward with it.
Yeah.
And so he found out that I got a Disneyland pass. And then, what was it, like 2 days later, he sent me a text message saying, guess what I got? And I said, oh, what? And he sent me a picture of a Disneyland pass. So he got a Disneyland pass specifically so that he could go to Disneyland with me. So, oh, you're getting emotional. She's getting emotional. Oh, my love. And that's where it all started. So Disneyland is a very sentimental and very special place to us. It's where we technically went on our first like real date. We spent, I think like every other day at Disneyland.
Yeah, I think we went to Disneyland one year like 90 times. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah, because we worked at the same place and a lot of times we happened to have the same schedule. So it was perfect. We'd like get off work and then we would just head right to Disneyland. That's where we really knew that we had feelings for each other. That's where Marty asked me out, or asked me to be his girlfriend. Right next to Snow White's wishing well, my favorite little area. And that's where we fell in love. So Disneyland's a very special place to us.
Too bad it's too expensive.
Yeah, now, especially with like Star Wars Land, or what, Galaxy's Edge. Okay. Oh. This is Miss Pig. Anyways, yeah, with all the new lands opening up and them raising the prices, there's just Pig. There's just no way we can afford it right now, and it wouldn't really be worth it because of all the crowds. But it will happen again. I think
eventually.
Yeah, Casey's only 2, so I think we're waiting until he can actually build memories. Like, of course, he's learning and he remembers stuff, but we mean like lifelong memories. So I think that's age 4 or 5 is when you really start to have like your first true memories. And I think we're waiting till then. Her cat is being so distracting. I really hope she doesn't knock over the camera. Whoever says that cats aren't affectionate, like, you're crazy. Like, you've just never had a good cat.
You haven't met Pig.
Yeah. Miss Pig is hands down like the most loving. This is gonna be so distracting. Anyways, it's a really long, like, drawn out story. I can see that we're already at 12 minutes, so like I hope that I found a way to cut that down.
Other question.
Next question. Pig.
Next.
Next. How long have we been together?
Almost 9 years.
So June 30th, we will have been together for 9 years. And on November 15th, we will be married 4 years. Pig is messing up everything.
Yes, Pig.
Pig. Oh my gosh. I think she's just gonna stay here like the whole time. Hi, Pig. There, Daddy. Next. Kendra had a lot of good ones. The first question is, how many children do you want?
2.
2.
That's it.
To be honest, we didn't want any. And that's like crazy to me that we were so adamant. That does not mean go to other couples or other women who say that they don't want kids and try and tell them that they'll change their mind. That's, to me, that's so disrespectful. If they do change their mind, be happy for them. If they don't want any kids, be happy for them. Please, like, I'm legit begging you. Like, just respect somebody's decision. So we were adamant that we did not want any kids, and we didn't. We were ready. We had our passports. We had money saved. We were gonna go to Paris, which has been my dream since I was like 4 years old. And then we were gonna go up to Amsterdam, which is like your dream since you were really young. Well, back in your heyday, that was your dream.
I still want to go to
You
Amsterdam.
still want to go, but for different reasons now, I hope. Next. So for those of you that don't know, I think I said it at the end of cycle 2 when I ended up starting that Casey was a surprise, obviously. We took a lot of precautions because we did not want children. And Casey made it through. So it was very obvious that we were meant to have him. And I can't believe we ever didn't want kids, because now obviously we are trying really hard for a second, and Casey is, I don't even have words for what it's like to I didn't know a love like that existed. There's like the love I have for you that I didn't know existed. And then to have a child that's literally half of the love of your life and half you is like insane. And even though he looks a lot like me, if you see a picture of my dad ever, he is literally my dad's twin. And his name Casey, that was my dad's name. So
we named him after him, and then
yeah.
His middle name is Buck, after my grandpa.
And your grandpa was like a dad to you.
Yep.
So his name is very significant. I kind of feel bad if we have another boy. For a girl name, we have a really sentimental name. But if we have another boy, like I kind of feel bad for him because like Casey Buck has like such a meaningful name. So we're gonna have to think that out pretty good.
Yeah.
Next, are you or have you ever thought about being a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, of course.
Of course. So I actually work from home full time. So I have an incredibly stressful, demanding job, but I do get to work from home so that I can be home with Casey. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I get to have a career that's for me, and then I also get to be with our son. But
oh yeah. I wish you could be a stay-at-home mom, but
yeah, we live in
California. It's pretty hard.
Specifically Southern California.
Yeah.
So, and we would leave 100%, but our support system is here. We're getting off topic.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully somewhere down the line, I don't even know. Like, I would probably still do something.
Bored.
Yeah. I don't think, no, I wouldn't get bored. I'm just...
You're the type of person that...
I have to have my own money.
Right.
Like, we're both very much that way. I don't know. Like, I don't think I could ever not have my own income. So
Your
even
job's
though,
pretty sweet.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm so thankful that I get to be with my cats and my dog and my son. I'm incredibly thankful. So if it's something you really want to do, absolutely do it. Just be forewarned that it is hard and it comes with a lot of guilt, because your job expects you to work like you don't have your child, and your child sees you there. Like, you're there, but you're not there. And so that comes with a lot of guilt, and there's a lot of days where I feel like I failed him because it's just an insane day at work. So it comes with a lot of like hard lessons and a lot of learning to balance. And at the end of the day, you just gotta say that, like, my kid's my priority.
Right.
So have I thought about it? Yes.
Absolutely.
Would I strictly do it? I don't know. For a while, it depends. Like, if we won like the Mega Millions and like we both got to quit, yes, 100%. But if he was the only one bringing in income, I don't like that. And I know that that's weird, but that's
how we are.
it's just the way I am. I hope that makes sense, and that it's not, that I'm not saying it in a way that's being misconstrued, because I don't mean anything by it. What made me want to start YouTube? We actually wanted to start when I was pregnant with Casey, but I was horribly sick. Like, the whole first trimester, I was horribly ill. Then the second trimester, I had about, 2 weeks where we're like, oh my gosh, I might be okay. And then it came back. And I wish that I would have documented all of this, like, looking back on it. I really wish that we would have just like pushed through and documented at least like some of the days. But pregnancy was not easy for me. So I'm not going into wanting a second kid lightly at all. Like,
yeah, especially what you had to go through, and having Casey was ridiculous.
oh yeah, if you want to hear my birth story with Casey, let me know down below.
Yeah.
Because it sucked. It sucked. It was awful. Like, I don't want to scare you, but like, my birth story with Casey was sucky.
27 hours of labor was
Yeah.
terrible.
And it involves like almost bleeding to death and needing a blood transfusion. So like, if you want to hear about it, let me know down below and I will try and tell that story. Yeah, we wish we would have started documenting with Casey. And so since we've regretted that for the past 2 years, when we decided that we for sure wanted to have a second, we just went for it.
Right.
I was scared for a long time, and then the wonderful Athena, I'll link her channel down below, love you, just said, do it. And I did. And here we are. And I love you guys. Next. This is a deep one. Oh, pew. Okay, so basically, how do we both cope and feel when it's obviously a no and I start my period?
I mean, I might not show it as much as she does, but I am sad.
Yeah, you can tell in his like demeanor.
I want a second baby as much as she does. And, yeah, it really
You
sucks.
want your daddy's girl.
Exactly.
If we're being honest, because Casey is like the epitome of a mama's boy. Like, of course they have their own special bond that I don't understand, but he's my mama's boy. And being a daddy's girl myself, like, I 100% want that for him. Like, I think it's like a grieving process, like the 5 stages of grief. Now the dog is involved, just so you know. The cat is on the table, the dog has his paws up on the table, and he is kissing the cat. That's Teddy. That's our cattle dog.
He's my good boy.
And
which Casey's like freaking little brother.
That is Casey's best friend in the whole entire world. I don't think I've ever witnessed a dog love a little boy as much as our dog loves our son. It doesn't matter what he does to Teddy. It does not matter. Teddy will be by his side.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I think that it's just like grieving a loss. Like, especially last cycle when I started 2 days early, like we thought that we had like a couple more days to get that positive, and we're like, oh, it's still early, it's still early. And then I started 2 days early, so that was a blow for sure.
Yep. You were sad for like a couple days.
I think you're sad during like at least the first like your period, basically. Like during Aunt Flo. But I think, yeah, you're sad that whole 5 days because nothing's happening. Like, there's no ovulation testing, there's no baby dancing, there's no 2-week wait of hope. Like, it's just 5 days of like standstill. And so I think we take those 5 days and just like enjoy each other mentally. So definitely take the time to be sad and process it, because it is sad.
Yeah.
But then you need to accept it, let it go, and move on. So like what we like to say is that, like, although unanswered prayers really suck, they suck real bad. At the end of the day, like, when your prayer is answered, it will be because it's the right time. And that's how we do it, right? So don't think you're crazy for being sad or that you're acting silly. Like, absolutely not. Like, your feelings are always valid. No matter what it is, your feelings are valid. Like, just because someone has it worse doesn't mean that, like, you're not allowed to feel anything. That's like saying, like, oh, you're not allowed to be happy because other people have it better. Like, that's stupid. Like, that makes zero sense. That makes me so mad when people are like, oh, well, other people have it worse, you should be thankful. It's like, okay, well, you shouldn't be happy because other people have it much better. Like, shut your mouth. Don't. Like, your feelings are valid. Like, never, if anyone ever tries to make you feel like you're acting silly for your feelings, like, tell them to kick rocks, because you don't need that negativity in your life. Okay? That's my life lesson of the day. You're welcome. Little shots for Sia. She wanted to know about our pets. I don't think we can make a full video about our pets. This is Miss Pig. She just turned 10 on May 8th. This is Teddy. I did. This is our Australian cattle dog, and he just turned 1 on January 27th. Oh, high five. High five. Yeah, that's my boy. And then, see if we can get Lily. She's very shy, but she is my mama's girl. Lily. Her name is Lily, but I call her Lemon. And then there's Teddy being jealous. Lemon. Come here. Come here, Lemon. I call her Lemon because she is a sour girl, but she's also the sweetest baby. That's my baby. So that is my sweet girl. Okay, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the little clips and information about our wonderful animals. I don't know what we would do without them. Pig is back on the table. So definitely let me know down below if you want to know about my birth story with Casey and why I definitely don't go into trying to have a second child lightly. It was, the whole entire pregnancy was not good for me or on me, but in the end it is worth it, and we're willing to take that chance. 9 months of awfulness for a lifetime of love.
It was mainly our doctor. I didn't like our doctor very much.
Yeah, don't get him started. he can't be in that video.
No.
You can see his facial expression. Like, he can't be in that video. He doesn't like when he can't help me. I think that's like your biggest thing, is he does not like feeling helpless, like seeing the people he loves and knowing there's nothing he can do to make it better.
Yep.
You see his facial expression, he gets so upset about it. Yeah, so I'll tell that story by myself. Because Marty has a lot of opinions.
I'll be in it if you want me to.
So definitely let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to share my experience and how little Casey Buck came into this world. If there's any questions that we didn't cover in this video, absolutely leave them down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. I am always there and more than happy to talk to you. It's one of my favorite things to do. I think we got everything.
Yep.
So let us know down below.
Yeah.
Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm 5 DPO today, but it's 10:30 at night, so I'm so excited because that means that I'm almost 6 DPO. I'm trying real hard to get to 10 DPO. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
She ain't gonna make it, I'll tell you that.
Thank you for having faith in me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate the support.
I
He believes in me.
I do, but it's just, I know her. I've been with her for 9 years. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Thanks. Anyways, I'm gonna try. I didn't say that I'm gonna succeed. I just said that I'm gonna try.
You're not gonna succeed.
Thank God. Thanks. Okay, so what about 9 DPO? Is that a realistic goal? Normally I make it till 8. I make it till 8 DPO, so I think I can make it 1 extra day.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'd want to prove you wrong, but like, I probably can't. But I'm gonna try, just so I can be like, haha.
Okay. I'll sit back and watch.
Do it in secret.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
To make it to at least 9 DPO. Look, my ears are red. I'm embarrassed. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you know when I post my next video. Hopefully not on 8 DPO. But if I do, please hit the bell so that you know if I failed or if I succeeded. And then that way you could say, Marty told you.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen.
And if you're...
just hit that bell right there, and I'll be right. Ding, ding.
And whether you've been around for a few videos or since the beginning, I love you guys so, so much, and I really appreciate you more than you know. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram. I really love talking to you guys, and the friendships that I've built over the last 4 months are insane.
Yeah. Thank you guys for supporting her, supporting our channel, and our journey for baby number 2. Shooting for 300 subscribers. We are gonna give a giveaway once we hit 500 subscribers.
Yes, so please, when you are liking and hitting that bell, please feel free to share if you think that anyone would benefit from our channel, or you just want to share us because you love us.
Yeah. I don't know what the giveaway is gonna be, but it's gonna be awesome.
Don't make promises you can't.
I'm gonna make a promise.
It's not gonna be as awesome as we are, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Tasha, one of my best friends, had a really good idea. She said a TTC bundle. So if there's...
Okay.
Yeah, we could set a limit, and then anything that you've been wanting to try that maybe you can't get, because I know like a lot of the people that I talk to are not in the US, so maybe there's some things that you want to try that you can only get here. Maybe we can find a way to send them to you.
Definitely.
And then what was the other thing? And then yeah, trying to conceive is expensive. It's insanely expensive. You've got the T's and the vitamins and the OPKs and the pregnancy tests, and then
first responses are not cheap. They're like $24 a freaking three-pack.
The pre-seed. So maybe for 500 subscribers, we can get a little TTC bundle together for you of some of our favorite things.
And recommend some stuff to go into the pack too.
Absolutely. So thank you, Tasha, for that great idea. I completely forgot to tell you about it. So.
Oh, first time hearing. Awesome.
Yeah. Good looking out, Tasha. Definitely let us know down below if you have any suggestions or if you think that that's a great idea. And then once we pick a winner, then maybe we can correspond with them and like hash out the details of exactly what they want in the bundle up to a certain monetary value. Hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Sounds awesome. So definitely make sure that you share, and as soon as we get to 500 subscribers, we will get that giveaway going. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you more than you could ever know. And hopefully I'll see you in 5 days, but I might see you in 3 days. Maybe 4 days. I'm gonna count 9 DPO as a victory. That will be like a half victory.
Okay. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Love you all.
Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.